was insides. So, okay, so this is the brain, and every movement that you make is controlled by the brain. And if you didn't have a brain, you wouldn't be able to think, move, talk. Really, you wouldn't be able to do anything. So the brain is probably one of the most important parts of your body.
These are the eyes, and your eyes help you see, of course. And they're right above, they're right a little bit under your brain. And if you didn't have eyes, you probably wouldn't be able to see, you'd be blind. And there are two parts of the eye. There's the pupil and the white outside. And the pupil and the white outside, they're both and this is the trachea, and the trachea leads to lungs and stuff, and the small intestines around, like here, the stomach and everything. And this is the esophagus, and the esophagus leads to the stomach, because it like brings all the food to your stomach, like when you swallow it, it goes to your stomach. And this is the larynx, and this is like the thing under your throat and stuff. And
then these are the lungs, and when you breathe in, your lungs inflate like balloons, and when you breathe out, they flatten out. And so they help you breathe. And then this lung, number 2, has, it's like sort of concave, because the heart has to fit in, so it's...
The heart covers it. The heart covers it.
Oh!
Just go back and do it
Okay.
again. Cut it out.
Okay, so these are the lungs, and when you breathe in, they inflate, and then when you breathe out, they deflate, so those are like balloons. And so without your lungs, you wouldn't be able to breathe. And the heart covers one of your lungs, so because the heart has to be right there. So
this is the diaphragm. I know it's kind of hard to see, but when the lungs breathe in, your diaphragm gets smaller, and when you exhale, your diaphragm gets bigger, because when you breathe in, the lungs press on it and make it smush, and then when you breathe out, your lungs let go and it expands.
and when you hiccup, it's actually a spasm, like a diaphragm spasm. So that's what causes hiccups.
Okay, so a hiccup is when your diaphragm and your lungs aren't in sync, and that creates a hiccup. Or it could be a muscle spasm in the diaphragm. So, yeah. This is your liver, and your liver is, you only have one of them, unlike the kidneys, you have 2. And if you do have cancer or something wrong with your liver, you can actually cut part of it off. And this is the stomach. You wouldn't be able to eat if you didn't have a stomach. And, yeah.
These are the intestines. You have the large intestine and the small intestine. And the small intestine is narrow but long, and the large intestine is thick but short. And Lara will give you more information about the intestines.
Okay. So the small intestine takes all of the nutrients out of the food that you are digesting, which is part of the digesting process. And then that food goes all the way into the large intestine that dries up the food into waste that exits the body when you're ready through the anus. And this is the bladder, and the bladder will fill up with urine, and once you have to go to the bathroom, it will come out of your bladder. Well, it'll stay in the bladder and it will come out. And Yep.
These are your kidneys. You have 2 of them. And they are part of getting rid of your waste. And Lara will give you more information. Or Mallory, I'm sorry.
Actually, your kidneys, if you do, like, if you donate one, because some people have problems with their kidneys and they have to get one removed, they can all actually, if they can get someone else's kidney. Like if someone had to get one taken out, they could have someone else's. You can donate your kidney. So this is the pancreas, and the pancreas is your bladder and stuff, and your gallbladder. And the pharynx is something in your throat. It is bilarynx. It's all the things in your throat and stuff, and they all do different things. And the last thing is your skin. No, wait, there's one more. This is your skin. And if you didn't have skin, you'd practically be like spaghetti with sauce. You'd be all red and gross and all fleshy and stuff. So the spleen, it removes red blood cells that are old and they're not like needed. Yeah.
And also without the spleen, if you kept all those old red blood cells, it probably would be really unhealthy for you, and it would probably cause some issues.
Thank you for watching Lara's body. But we're really getting apart.